Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the greatest show on earth. I am your host, Ginger, Bit Tangindra, Bit Violent, Bit Akatosh, the first of my line. I bring you everything that is awesome in gaming. If it grips you, if it moves you, if you lay in bed at night wondering what is going to happen next, that is what we go out there and haul back in from a decade ago. We're not afraid. This is from, actually, God, it's pushing 2 decades now. This was one of the greatest, it's the number 2 greatest RPG series of all time. Elder Scrolls is number 1. It was voted or totaled that way, but I don't know how you want to put it, by the PC Gaming Magazine. This is like right there. This is space opera. It's not quite sci-fi, and people do note that there's like what they want to call a fantasy element because there's so much psychology in it. There's character development, the nested storylines that we know and love today, which started with things like choose your own adventures and that sort of thing. And you really saw like blossom in things like Detroit Become Human have their roots here. Thankfully, it is also a kick-in game. I do have the resolution down because it saves your character on your computer, and it's not on my gaming PC. If I have to go through this again where I lose my character instead of being able to load them into Mass Effect 2 like you could do with the gold boxes, like you could do with the Ultimas, some of the later Ultimas, then I will be crushed and die. We are in a snowy outpost, far from civilization. We are searching for an elusive specter named Saren. If we go yonder, we do actually find our goal, but we have to bust through station security to do that. Those are friendly, so we are trying to avoid that, get a little bit more of what's going on here. They had an experiment get loose that's happening a lot. We're exploring the very edges of civilization. We actually started this whole journey. I wonder if this is how I came up. We started this whole journey.
I'm wearing an environmental suit, and I'm still freezing.
Turians don't like the cold, Shepard. Did I ever mention that?
So, we started this whole journey because humanity moved just beyond the edges of Alliance space. And, we got raided. It was the short version. It was tragic, it was heartbreaking. You actually had to be a part of that and watch one of your crew members die. In the fight. The Geth are coming back. It's one of those, timeless classic bad guy scenarios. My mouse is not working properly. That's not good. It's a weapon locker. I think I'll leave it. I have plenty of weapons. You work with your mouse in tandem here, and that's not happening for me there. I can usually just hit it, which is how I like to bust a lock. Very New York about it. So, for some reason my mouse jammed up there. There's a lot of exploration. You can interact with your environment insofar as the people being standalone.
You're not going to go to the hot labs, are you?
But we're really pushing it. So we were right outside the limits here. The council couldn't back us up. That was tragic. Needed more metagel.
What? No!
Son, we gotta break in somewhere. You're this
Sorry,
species is
I haven't had much sleep
that.
since the attack.
Yeah,
is there something you need?
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
Just for your species there, sweetheart. They are always in trouble. It is terrible.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing. I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here.
Rat monsters got loose?
Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
Venezia is the partner of Saren. He was the Spectre who went rogue. We just
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ialis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Venezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
With their blessing, we are pursuing this in a very personal way because we did get hit by these people, these individuals.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain.
Ooh.
None of us have had enough sleep since the attack.
Graphic.
Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Noises? Okay. Let's see, I need to fill up a meta-gel. Alright, so where is restricted area? I think that this is what sets it off. Yeah, see, if I go past this spot, there's Venezia. But then I get into this massive battle. Medical Bay is downstairs.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
It doesn't matter how safe you make it. Biological weapons are illegal.
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage.
That's why we're
I know
independent.
you can't see that.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
I didn't expect you
If
to understand.
possible, I can avoid
Our
sanctioning
notes and
them,
equipment
but
are locked in the quarantine
I can't back
labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains.
He's not listening
But he
to
won't listen to me.
scientists.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralis' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm our doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid.
It's tough.
We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him.
Medic is like saying,
The automatics can handle basic
EMT.
treatment. Mira runs them.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
so instead of a firefight this time, it looks like we're gonna do some do-gooding. Go out and get a cure for some of these people for their biological weapon that went off. And find out what's going on with the rat monsters that are loosed. I thought that the two were linked, but it turns out I might be incorrect. Alright, we already talked to her. We already talked to him, so we need to find their quarters, which is Probably these bunks. Yeah, to quarantine barracks. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. I am Anjindra. This is what to play next. Hopefully this storyline is moving you, gripping you, making you want more. Let us know. Comment, subscribe. It's completely free. Make this chick smile. In the link in the description below, we have partnered with GamerGrind. They're a great company, and they will deliver coffee to your door. Coffee to your door. So if you are for any reason restricted, even if it's just a comfort level, we also have merch down there. So if you want to flaunt the fact that you will always be looking for what to play next, if you love Pirate Queens, if you are a Pirate Queen, or if you just want to support us, go ahead and purchase some merch, coffee, etc. You can use our code Aliera. Bethesda did. They launched. So you know, like I said, we loved having you along for the ride. We hope to see you in the next video.